Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 and the Germany campaign. And well, where we left off, we were getting ready to possibly need to invade Poland, but to be honest with you, I'm hoping that Danzig for Slovakia will pay off, because I don't care about Slovakia. And we can easily give that away and not feel any concerns. Now, having a little look at our Air Force, we've got two different types of close air support. We've got a variety of different fighters, some of them older than others, but we've got a variety here, and including like a load of interwar level fighters, but nearly 1,500 fighter ones, so that's something. Got some naval bombers, we've got some heavy fighters, we've got some load of interwar and tactical bombers, so hopefully that will do us some good. Some transports, and then some scout planes. That will allow us to do a little bit of scouting work, which is good. So we're going to start building up our air forces, and yep, happy to do that. We've got 700 political power in Turkey, or sorry, in a foreign nation state at the moment, in the Dutch lands, which is something. Build up to level 3 there, and we're going to keep building on up our infrastructure and railway supply network. Into Slovakia maybe. And there's a bit of a supply bottleneck here that we're going to build up a little bit. Any supply bottlenecks that we have, we're going to build up. So I'd say overall that was pretty positive. Okay, evacuation free, good. So the only other thing to get is synthetic rubber down here, which will add a little bit extra rubber resource. So when we look at our trading things, what are we doing? We've got 45 rubber, aluminium, a little bit of chromium in positive. We're lacking a little bit of tungsten. So let's jump one extra tungsten up. We've got 2.3 or 2.83 million manpower, which is sizable. And we are approaching a save point here. 1940 level attacks. Ooh, planes. The Fokker Wolf. Let's drop a save. Armored Spearhead is a good thing to get. I don't want you to join me yet, Lindsay. Can we get anything else like yes, the Ju-88? Did I read that? And they did decide to take it. They took the deal. Okay, interesting. So, what we can do is we can extend out the front line there. And we can take this guy's front line. And we can extend that out a little bit as well. So we can choose to try and befriend Poland. Now, what's interesting is we are still below the threshold. So let's try and go for the second Ljubljana award. Look at us being all peaceful. Peaceful Germany. Just extremely peaceful. Okay, and that's our production that's doing well there. And we're going to need to build some more fuel silos. So, where are we up to fuel-wise? Oh, we need to build a few more fuel silos. And a little bit of infrastructure. And a couple of spots. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. At least we generate a lot of fuel. So the second Ljubljana award is very interesting as a tech. Let's get an improvement in our trains. And it does decrease by 0.5 a day. So, you know, every time that we are giving the Allies a little bit more time to build up, but peaceful Germany is extremely peaceful. We have built up an extremely easygoing part of the world here. Look at us. This is Greater Deutschland, right? The only thing we'll want is Alsace-Lorraine, or as we call Lothringen, back, and then we'll be happy. Maybe that one as well, and Luxembourg should return. I don't know, I think the Netherlands might have a little bit of our land as well, so we'll be wanting to look west at some point. And yeah, I don't want to modify the officer corps necessarily, but let's have a little look. Do we want to get someone like Ferdinand Schroner in for infantry, general infantry improvement? Because that is the majority of our army. And we have full... Oh, so... Finland. Soviets are at war. 31%. Don't guarantee independence in the next 26 days. Did we just get ourselves a French, another operative? No, we didn't. Okay, that's a little bit sad. Now, I would love it if... Don't guarantee their independence.
Right.
Why do we even want these units now? Probably on the border with France. We know that the French were stronger than us in that one position. So, up in the far north, they're a little bit stronger than us.
Angetreten.
Less so over here. Stronger here. Definitely stronger against Luxembourg.
Right.
And saying that we are stronger pretty much everywhere, which is good. And then how about in
Angetreten.
We're across the board stronger, which is good. Now, how's our construction looking? Yep, we're building fuel silos. And we're going to get a whole bunch of political power when the time comes. So much that we won't necessarily know what to do with it. Okay, so we are at another save point. Okay. A couple more days and hopefully we can partition Greece. And we take that. Let us bind Bulgaria. Okay, very good. Which means we can now do the fate of Greece. We're just waiting now on whether or not the Soviets wanna dance. This is a very peaceful Germany run. So, I would like to take the naval rearmament and maybe try and befriend Denmark. And go down that way. We've got the option to go to war at some point. Now, we could go for the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact as well in a minute. Built up extremely nicely. And Romania wants to join us. Now Bulgaria. Need the war tension to be at 40%. Well, we can make that happen. So we've aligned Romania, which is good. We've got to guarantee independence going on over here. Now, the fate of Greece of impact is going to immediately allow us to carve up. And we can look to try and befriend Poland, do the second Vienna Awards, then also become friends with Italy. We can choose to invite them to the faction at any time we kind of so wish. So they want to buy some stuff from us, not against it. And they've signed a white peace. Well, hey everyone. This is, So, non-aggression pact with Finland. Sure, why not? And a little bit more on the old railway infrastructure. So, keep building up all of this in this part of the world. And hopefully some supply bottlenecks over here. But if we build up into this part of the world, hopefully we can start to think about when we befriend our new soon-to-be ally Poland. Fate of Greece. I'm enjoying playing a little bit differently. I will give this game that. This wasn't my original intention, but peaceful conquest is its own reward. Kind of managing things through easily. 1940, so we could get the next pact done, which is good. And happy to bring Italy kind of somewhat into the fold. Unrestricted submarine warfare, sure. And how is Britain looking? So they have 93 civilian factories. Which is very sizable, but we have a much bigger military infrastructure than them, with the capacity to grow if we need to. Tech-wise, I don't know if I'm being overly efficient, but let's get the next level up on this type of radar. excited to get the fate of Greece done. You know, can we annex all of this? Or give it away?
Achtung!
And von Weiss. Move around like that. And aha! The Olympic Games. Right, we've got Fate of Greece about to occur. Let's hit a save. Don't you dare. Cancel your focus. Italy is a part of our faction, so I don't see a world in which that will work. But maybe they will cancel it now that they know we're all friends. So, the next thing we want to do is possibly the second Vienna Award, which will probably align... Do you want to go for that, or do we want to go for something else? We could reassert our eastern claims. We could also befriend Poland. I feel like we want to do probably the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, and then consider the, you know, that side of things. The anti-Soviet pact as well could be good. Let's try and befriend Poland. So hopefully they stop this. The Hellenic state is in our faction, Italy. We are all friends. Stop being Italy, god damn it. Four then, it needs to be grabbed. Here. Okay, very good. Let's do a little bit of buildy-buildy. I would love to befriend Poland. I feel like that would be remarkably useful. Now, we do have an annex war goal over here, but I'm not that bothered about getting that at the moment. And we've got war austerity trains. We can build a variety of trains, apparently. Let's get some of them going. And we've got a lot of upgrading of our logistics situation to do. So let's get some of them. Let's put in a requisition for them. And let's get a couple more light panzers. Put in a requisition for them there. And can we train? We can. So we can get another 4, which should be good, because we can get a little mountain army going. And then, do we want some more infantry? I think we probably do. So that's taking us up to just over 1 million men in the field.
Achtung!
befriending Poland's coming along quite nicely.
Alright.
Okay, and all of our ships have just finished. Now, could we get an upgrade to the Scharnhorst class? In fact, we could get yet more submarines. That's sizable. I mean, that's a sizable amount of submarines. So 150. Can we get anyone interesting? Backroom Backstabber. I mean, Abbott Spear, the supply hub construction speed might be useful in a bit of time. Befriending Poland is always a good thing. So they're attempting to develop a war goal on them. France is guaranteeing the independence of Yugoslavia, which is just a rump state. And it's in the inner. It's now in a theatre with us, so that's kind of interesting. Now, what have we got ship-wise? We've got 10 here. And if we all rebase to here, how many ships is that? So that's 89 ships. Yeah, so Mammal's not worth it in the grand scheme, and we can now start building Fighter 2s. Which is really cool. Also think about upgrading our scout planes, which is good. What can be upgraded? You can be upgraded. Perfect. Tactical bombers can also be done. Let's get them going. And bombing effectiveness is going to be a drop. And we're going to get Bulgaria. So the long and short of it is that we're in a pretty good spot. Yugoslavia will finally yield. And has joined our faction, which is good. Now we can do a little bit of upgrade there, so let's take you out and put as much as we can into there. Chromium. The ability to get slightly more AA. So, we could build some more civilian factories, which doesn't sound terrible. And our 8th army down here, we can remove this, and we can actually create a new front line for you against the Soviets. Mr. Hoff, we can change you out for maybe Bock or Lieb. Let's get Lieb in. Still got 3 civilian factories. huge amounts of railroad density over here. Okay, not bad. Get that even quicker, and we're making 7 a day there, so 6,000 upgrades are not bad. And whilst the rest of the world is on fire, we are not doing too badly at all. So if we look at our diplomatic map mode, so supply-wise we're looking pretty good. We've got a little bit of an issue over here. But if we look at compliance, is it compliance? Which one is like factions? So the Axis control pretty much all of Europe, which is kind of cool. And we're trying to lean into grabbing ourselves a Poland, which would be good. But yeah, we've got a very effective little kind of world over here. Now the Allies don't look particularly strong, and the Comintern definitely doesn't look particularly strong. So we've got an opportunity here to build up. Now it would be great, I repeat, great, if we could finish befriending Poland, do some anti-comintern stuff, kind of, or sign the Comintern Pact. Now, modify the officer corps. Anyone interesting? No. It's always von Schulz. Okay, so we're going to befriend Poland. Get them hopefully to join us, and then we've got the option to do around Maginot or the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. So, Poland, National Spain, Italy, and 6 others. Who are the 6 others? So most of them don't exist, so I'm imagining it would be Poland, Romania, and a few others that would get the benefit of that. Now, we could think about getting, as I say, the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, and then doing around Maginot. So, Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, or we can do the anti-Comintern Pact. You know what? Let's agree to be kind at the moment.
Alright.
Because can we take out these guys in the time that it takes? I'm going to suggest that we can. Start building a few anti-air defences. How long do you take? 31st of October, so 10 days. Quick. I like it. Improved artillery upgrades. Get the Nobelwerfer. Air doctrine. Hunt and destroy, very good. Radar. '41 level techs. There aren't many that we want to get. But those are definitely worth getting. The world might seem like it's on fire, but I'm going to say it's not, because we're going to go make friends with France. how is Japan doing? They're winning very well. In fact, China looks like they're struggling a lot. Like, the manpower is pretty even. The losses, though, are not even. And Shaanxi's gone down. So... more anti-air, please. To protect our major heartlands. Okay. And Poland joined the Allies. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. The French are at war. Oh. This changes everything. The anti-comintern pact, baby. Oh, that's really funny. Okay, so, Mr. Gundarin, if we wanted you to possibly go over here instead, and if we also wanted you to possibly have a front line over here, and we took all of our units away from there, and then if we put you there, or in fact, let's we want you to go back to there, but what we do want to do is we want to delete. So that one and that one. And then if we were to create, let's say, a new army, and if we were to put you over there, you over there, and the 8 of you. So we have 8 divisions over here that we could what world have I created? I've created a Soviets are not going to have a good time world. That is really funny. So, if we were to, let's say, get a few people to sign the anti-comintern pact, let's start doing a little bit more on the old construction front. So, let's build that, and let's also put in just a little bit more on the old railways. So that supply bottleneck, let's undo that. Jubbly. And then let's also take the supply hub. And let's build, yeah, a few supply hubs dotted around. Now Poland. Can you defend yourself? Because if you can, I'm not that far away. The Soviet-British War. What an interesting turn of events we find ourselves in. let's deploy to Frankfurt.
Angetreten.
And yes, let's have you guys got there, and then let's have you. Go over like so.
Bereit.
And let's give a defensive general, Mr. List. You know, infantry and things, like, we've got a decent little defensive spot here. And Wolfpacks is good. And the anti-comintern pack. How dare you attack our good friend Poland? We have amazing diplomatic relations with them. And you son of a bitches attack them. Now our army... Our armies are going to be relatively effective, I think. Let's see if we can't build a little bit of a friendly network. The only thing I would say is if Poland does get destroyed, it's very interesting because it offers a bit of a chance to do a really quite ridiculous encirclement in Poland. Because the AI is just going to chuck units in there, I would wager. But Poland, hey, it's holding its own. I imagine from a terrain perspective... Yeah, there's some plains. This is all marshlands. And then this is forest and things. They've got a nice river position that they can get behind. And we're not going to backstab them. We could send volunteers. We could send 6 units of volunteers. Oh my god, let's do it. Let's send... Oh my god, our tanks.
Alright.
Okay, we need a new army. We need to send our... tanks. We need this for them.
Befehle.
And we need to call it this. And then we can send you guys back there. And then we can also take some of our new units.
Achtung!
And put them back there. So we've got 6 units over here. Let's give them a commander. Hopefully a decent one. Mantefel? Or we could do Dietrich. This is grim. Right, hey, how's it going? We're going to send you some support. 9 units.
Achtung!
It's not 9 units. It's not 9 units. Look. Send volunteers. So we got Dietrich. There we go. This is funny. Oh, it's really funny. Don't worry, we're on our way. We're so on our way. Oh my god, the 27th. That's so funny. It's just going over the border, guys. Come on. And we're going to sign the anti-comintern pact. Good. And now the anti-Soviet pact. Yes. You sons of bitches. You're fucked now, Soviets.
Befehle.
Right, so we want a commander. Who do we ask? You do the job.
Achtung!
And we want to try and set up a bit of a river line thing. So we're going to set up a front line like so.
Angetreten!
Yes! Tank armies, baby. Tanks. Let's go. That's really funny. railway to build here. Level 2 there that we need to fill out. Here. Yeah, let's just make sure that we're kind of building things up perfectly as we go. Now, we might want to start kind of building up things a little bit more.
Achtung!
So light tanks are struggling a little bit here. Got some
Angetreten!
armor here. Let's reinforce. Have a tank unit here. Apparently my units are not very good. So what are we fighting? I'd like to know what kind of unit that is. Insufficient intel to provide unit details. Okay, so if I wanted to get unit details, and we wanted to look into espionage specifically, is there anything we can do? Army intelligence might be useful. Seems like our units are able to do the job.
Bereit!
We've got a tank unit here that we can allocate out. And along with a river position.
Zeigt es ihnen!
Let's take a specific go. Into here. So, few units dotted around. And it's a battle that we can indeed win. So, outdated equipment in production. What are we dealing with? Ah, scout plane. Sure. Don't care about that. Heavy fighter improvement? Why not? Now, we've got 20 things to deal with there. Now, could we start to think about making these even larger? Like make them 40 width units, possibly. So it's 1941 level tech that we're doing there. Get the Sunder, whatever it's called. We've got a river position that we're handling. Very good. Oh, you have no idea how funny this is. Like, German volunteers helping to save Poland. I mean, I've gone a little bit ahistorical, but I mean, it's somewhat fun and interesting. It's enjoyable seeing the oddity, at least, of it all.
Angetreten.
Speaking of units in recruitment, So they will build up, but everything else won't. You know, that's okay with me. And yeah, why not? Now the question becomes... can we get ourselves a little bit of passive defense going? I think we probably can now. Army-wise, does this allow us to get a little bit of information on what we're fighting? Dietrich is fighting very well here. Konev's not doing too good. Got a small intel advantage.
Achtung! Ausrücken!
Okay, so got a little bit of an idea of what's facing us.
Greift weiter an!
No, Mr. Frontline.
Greift weiter an!
Might be a further fallback that we need to do relatively soon. Quite possibly. Now, planes and things wise, we're lacking a little bit of tankage, but got a huge surplus of infantry equipment, and it's mainly been used on upgrades. Now, how many fighters do we have? An extremely sizable number of fighters. And we're all signatories of the anti-Soviet alliance. So if our army could to get involved, that'd be very good.
Los, los, los!
A little bit of combat going on here. Defending right. How is the war going overall? How do I see active wars again? Is it up here? It is. So the Soviet-British War. Soviets have lost, so we've lost 8k, Australia's lost a couple, South Africa, Poland, lost 345, the Soviets lost 261. A little bit might be our volunteers doing that, which is kind of cool. Poland's not looking too good. So, yeah, that ain't great. But the fact that we've got French and British units possibly... I mean, I would almost be willing to give you military access. Look, we can become really, really good friends. Like, I know things aren't good at the moment, but like... Oh, this is really funny. Go on, France. Oh my god. What have I done? Oh, this is really funny to me. Oh, well, the mighty French-British alliance. Need I say any more? Now, can they defend from here? I reckon they might be able to, you know. We could go for war with the Soviet Union, next? Are we in a position where we're ready to do that? Or should we go to befriend them? Should we let them grind each other down for a little while? Let's go for the second Vienna Award. Let's do a little bit of extra work. I mean, who needs the anti-Soviet pact when you can just watch this absolute mess? Oh, they're going for it. Now, Britain, I will happily offer you docking rights if you want it. You want it? The weird moment where I'm the arbiter of keeping things safe. I mean, honestly. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk that we would have been the true power in this world? Now, we could build some more fuel silos as well. In a couple of different spots, just to kind of build that up a little bit more. I don't think we need to go for the Noble Worker at the moment.
Angetreten. Bereit. Bereit. Befehle.
I think what we want to do is we actually want to set up a new front line up here with them.
Alright. 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 Angetreten. Angetreten. Achtung! Angetreten.
Okay, that is extremely funny.
Achtung!
Alright, let's bin this. And let's form a new frontage. Like, across the line. German volunteers defending Warsaw. Have you ever seen something more amazing?
Achtung!
I mean, that is
Befehle.
hilarious. I wouldn't say our units are great, is what I would say.
Angetreten. Achtung!
Okay, the Allies not doing too well in some areas. Reached our border. So we could elect to bring our volunteers back. How would we
Greift
do
weiter
that?
an!
infrastructure-wise, we're looking very green. And railway-wise, much the same again.
Achtung!
So if we were to bring them home,
Right.
okay, so we did lose a single tank division, but there's something very enjoyable about all this. So now, France, I feel like we probably want to cancel your military access. The same thing with Britain. Let's not have you in the way. Let's let you get out of my area. Mountain Infantry 2 and some free dockyards. Okay, now we're not at war, are we? With you're not going to declare on us, are you? You naughty Soviets.
1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces.
Okay, this is the weirdest campaign.
The United States was at peace.
Angetreten.
Right, and then Seb, you can head over there.
Achtung!
You fine gentlemen.
Angetreten.
Its government and its emperor, looking toward the maintenance of peace in the Pacific.
Okay, so we've got a lot of ships here.
1 hour after,
That is a lot of ships.
had commenced bombing in the American island of Oahu. The Japanese ambassador to the United States and his colleague delivered to our Secretary of State a formal reply to a recent American message. And while this reply stated that it seemed useless to continue the existing diplomatic negotiations, it contained no threat or hint of war or of armed attack. It will be recorded.
So there's a little bit of Soviet fun time going on here. I feel like we've got an opportunity here to do something quite funny to the Soviets. Whilst they lost that war, you know, they've only defeated Poland and they took parity in losses. And against both of us, I think they would struggle. So it's very interesting. Like, Australia took 48 casualties apparently, but France, you know, it got involved and then suddenly it had a little bit of an upper hand. Britain has apparently nearly 400 divisions, so this is an interesting one. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, everyone. I look forward to seeing the next episode of Hearts of Iron 3, where we'll continue with the clusterfuck that is the peaceful German Reich. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye bye.